Hello students. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ತುಂಬ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ದು ಎ ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ. ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ 100% ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಎ ಸಿಯಿಂದನೂ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 100%. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ನೀವು ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಎ ಸಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಎ ಸಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 or 2 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟು ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿವೈಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ನಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಈಗ ಬರೆಯೋ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಮಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿರಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 50% ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದಾಗ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಮಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಅದನ್ನು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಾಗಿ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಎಮ್ ಎಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. So VRMS value is V naught by root 2. Similarly, IRMS is IRMS equal to I naught by root 2. Next average value there. So V average is equal to V naught by pi by 2, that is 2 by pi. Similarly, we can write for I average. So I average is equal to 2 I naught by pi. And the third relation is the general expression for AC current or AC voltage, I equal to I naught into sine or cos omega t plus or minus phi. Same thing for the voltage, V equal to V naught sine or cos omega t plus or minus phi. So next, if we have a resistor, the voltage across resistor is VR and the resistance is R and the current is I. So we can write the VR equal to I into R. So next we can take it for the next one in the case of inductor. So inductor, what is the voltage across inductor is VL and the inductance is L and the current is I. So what is the formula we can write? VL equal to I into XL. What is XL? We can take as inductive reactance. What is inductive reactance? Inductive reactance is nothing but resistance offered by the inductor for the flow of AC current. So XL equal to 2 pi FL, or we can write simply omega L. Omega is the angular frequency. So next, so inductor and we have capacitor, the sixth one. So in the case of capacitor, the voltage across capacitor is VC and the current is I and the capacitance C. So we can write VC equal to I into XC. What is XC is called? Capacitive reactance. What is the capacitive reactance formula? 1 by 2 pi F into C, or simply 1 by omega C. This is the formula for capacitive reactance. What is the unit for reactances? Is just ohm, like resistor. Okay, so next, after this, next we have impedance of LCR circuit. What is impedance of LCR circuit? Nothing but the resistance offered by the LCR circuit for the flow of AC current. So what is impedance? Z equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Whether it's always XL minus XC, so you can also take XC minus XL, depends on which reactance is more, that will take first, then the lower one is the next one. So this is Z value. And voltage across resistor is VR and the capacitor is VC and inductor is VL. So we can also write the effective voltage across the combination is the square root of voltage across the resistor square plus VL minus VC whole square. So next, after this, What is the current in the LCR circuit? Current in the LCR circuit is I equal to V by Z. So for RMS value, it is V IRMS equal to VRMS by Z, impedance of the LCR circuit. Now, next expression we have to find for resonance condition. What is the resonance condition? When XC equal to XL, the circuit is said to be in a resonance. Under this condition, resonance frequency equal to 1 by square root of 2 pi into root LC. Or simply we can write omega naught equal to 1 by root LC. Next, so what is the formula for phase? To find the phase differences, we have a formula. What is the formula? Tan phi equal to XL minus XC by R or VL minus VC by V. Or also we can write cos phi equal to R by Z. And quality factor is there. What is the quality factor? The quality factor equal to omega into L by R. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಿತೌಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗಿವನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಬರೆಯೋ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ given data, what is the given data? So first is given L value. What is the L value? 0.194 Henry. Next they given capacitance value C equal to 35 microfarad. And resistor value is given, that is 40 ohms. Next connected to VRMS value 200 volt. ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, they given only 200 volt. The 200 volt is a RMS value, average value. So in AC chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, if they not mention anything, by default it should be an RMS value. ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪೀಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಥವಾ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಅವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೀಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈ ಡಿಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ ವಾಟ್ RMS ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ RMS ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ 200 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 50 ಹರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಂಡಿಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದೇ ಮೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದು ಇಂಪಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್. Second thing we have to find IRMS value. And the third one we have to find power factor. Power factor and the cos phi we have to find. Cos phi is called power factor. So phi is different. Phi is the phase difference. But cos phi we call power factor. So fourth one, what we have to find out? Fourth one we have to find out here. A resonating frequency. We have to find F naught. Once we understand this, we'll go to the direct numerical. So what is the first thing we have to find? Impedance. If you want to find the impedance, we know the formula for impedance. Z equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. R value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, but XL XC ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. So you have to find first XL and XC. How to find XL and XC? We know the formula. XL equal to 2 pi F into L. So 2 into 3.14 into 50 into L. L is 0.194. So this will become 60.92 ohms. Similarly, we have to find XC. What is XC? 1 by 2 pi F into C. So that will become 1 by 2 into 3.14 into 50 into X. C value 35 micro. Micro 10 power minus 6. Numerator over plus 6. So this value after simplification, it will become 90.99 ohms. So we found out the XL value and we found out XC value. Once we know XC and XL, we can find Z value. So what is the Z value? Z value equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC. So R value is 40 square. XL minus XC. So what is XL minus XC? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ XL minus XC ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. If you observe X is greater than XL, so we'll take XC minus XL whole square. So Z equal to 40 square. We can write plus XC minus XL. The difference will be around 30. 30.1. 30.1 square will be approximately 906. So this value become 2506.01, nothing but 0 only. So next, if we remove the square root, we'll get Z value 50 ohm. So the impedance of the circuit we got 50 ohm. So this is the first question, impedance done. Next, what is the second question? IRMS value. How to find the IRMS value? There is a second question. So we know IRMS is equal to VRMS by impedance of the circuit. So now, what is the VRMS value? They given 200 volt. By Z value, we found out 50. So 50 by 200 is nothing but 4 ampere is the RMS value. So what is the third thing we have to find? Those RMS value is also done. We have to find next one, power factor. So the third one we have to find here, power factor. Power factor is nothing but cos phi. Cos phi equal to R by Z. R value is 40, Z value is 50, 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is a standard right angle triangle. What is standard right angle triangle? Andre 3, 4, this will be 5. The 3 opposite angle will be 37 and the 4 opposite will be 53. So 4 by 5 cos and adjacent by hypotenuse. So angle will be 37 degree is the phase difference. So cos 5 is 4 by 5 is the power factor. What is the phase difference then? Phase difference is 37 degree. That's the third question. Third question is done. So the next one, find the resonating frequency. So you have to find the resonating frequency. There's a fourth question. So resonating frequency is equal to 1 by square root of 2 pi into root LC. So if substitute the values, 2 pi square root of L value is 0.194 into C value 35 10 to the power of minus 6. It will become 1 by 2 pi into square root of 6.7 10 to the power of minus 6. After removing square root and multiply by 2 pi, it will become 1 by 16.36 10 to the power of minus 3. So after that it will become 61.11 hertz is the frequency, resonating frequency of the circuit. This is how we need to find the resonating frequency. Now we'll move to the second question. So what is the second question? So again, write the given data first. Given data, the given resistor value 200 ohms and the given capacitor value 15 microfarad and the given VRMS 200 volt, so 220 volt, and next the given frequency is 50 hertz. We have to find first one current, the second one phase difference, and the impedance. So we'll start with the impedance. So we are solving for the C question. So impedance is equal to square root of, ಇಲ್ಲಿ observe ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ the resistor and capacitor ಎರಡು. So inductor ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we'll take XL as 0. So we'll take only R and XC. So R square plus XC square. XC is taken as 0. Now R ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ XC ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. So you have to find XC first. How to find XC? XC equal to 1 by 2 pi F into C. So 50 is the frequency. 50 into 100. 100 into 3.14 is 314 into C value 15. Micro means 10 power minus 6. Numerator become plus 6. So if you simplify, you get XC value as 212.3 ohms. By substituting this value here, we can find the Z value. Z equal to R value 200 square and 212.3 whole square. If you simplify this, you will get Z value as 291.69 ohms. This is Z value. Once we got the Z value, can we find, because Z value is done, so we can find easily RMS value. So what is RMS value? IRMS is equal to VRMS by Z value. VRMS is 220, Z value is 291.69. So 220 by 291 will become 0.75 ampere. This is the IRMS value for the answer for the equation. Next one, we have to find phase difference. If you want to find the phase difference, we have to use tan phi or the cos phi. So I'm going to use tan phi now. Tan phi is equal to XC by R. X is 212.3 by R. R value is 200. So tan phi become 1.06. If it is one exactly, it's a 45 degree, but it's 1.06 means you can check this value, this answer from your natural sin and cos table. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. ಸೊ here phi is approximately equal to 46.7 degree. 46.7 degree is the phase difference. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೀಟಾಗಿ, ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೀವೇ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸರಿನಾ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಸ್, 1 2 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನಿದೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್? ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಗಿವನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಬರೆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕಂಡಿಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು, so first thing we have to find the impedance of the circuit. So what is the impedance of circuit? Impedance ಕಂಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ XL ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. So first thing is XL we have to find. So XL equal to 2 pi FL. So simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು 15.7 ohm ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Next impedance ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. What is the impedance formula? R square plus, ಇಲ್ಲಿ XC ಇಲ್ಲ, XL, so XL square ತಗೋತೀವಿ. R value substitute ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ 10 square. XL value go to substitute ಮಾಡಿ square ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ Z value will become 18.6 ohm. This is the Z value. So Z value ಆದಮೇಲೆ impedance ಆಯ್ತು. Next we have to find current in circuit. What is the current formula? So current is equal to nothing but the IRMS value. IRMS equal to VRMS by Z value. So what is the VRMS value? 200 and Z value 18.6. 200 by 18.6, 10.75 ampere is the IRMS value. So you cross check ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So next we move to the third question. ಈ third question ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು approximately same question. ನಾವೇನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ತರ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. The second one almost same, but extra thing is here they given internal resistance for the inductor. ಈ ತರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರು ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಝೆಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡಿತ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಇಂಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. The inductive reactance formula XL equal to 2 pi FL, and XC will become 79.62 ohm. This is XL and XC value. Once XL and XC ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು? ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ Z ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು. So what is the impedance of the circuit? This is the A question, and this is the B question, and this is the C question. R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So R value is given as 50 square, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ we have to be careful. 50 for only R, but ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ L C R. Here the inductor ಗೆ internal resistance ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2 ohm. This 2 ohm is connected in series with the resistor, so it is not only 50, it is 50 plus 2. Why 50 plus 2? Because the internal resistance of the inductor is connected in series with the external resistor, so it will become 50 plus 2. So 50 plus 2 is 52 whole square. XL minus XC. So what is XL minus XC? So XL minus XC, the difference will comes around 14.58 whole square. So if you simplify, it will become square root of 2916.57. So square root of this one will become 54 ohm. Is the impedance of the circuit. That is a C question. Next, what you have to find here? The next one, the current. How to find the current? IRMS is equal to VRMS by Z impedance. So what is the VRMS value? 240, and Z value 54. So what is 240 by 54? It's a 4.44 ampere is the RMS value. So RMS value agide current. Next we have to find the phase difference between voltage and current. How to find the phase difference here? You tan R use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ cos R use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So we can use here cos 5 equal to R by Z. R value ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ already 50, Z value ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ find out ಮಾಡಿದ 54. 50 by 54 becomes 0.925. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ phase difference. So cos inverse of 0.925. ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇಂದ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ 5 is equal to cos inverse of 0.952 will nothing but 222.33 degree is the phi value. So this is the third question. Next we'll move to the fourth question. So in the fourth question only, so question maybe seems to be very big, but it's actually easy and simple question. So ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ voltage value is given, inductor value, capacitor value, and resistor value. Determine the frequency of the circuit under resonance. So you have to find resonant frequency first one. So ನಾನು given data ಬರೀತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು given data ಬರೀರಿ. given data ಬರೆದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೆದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2 marks ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ given data ಬರೆದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೀರಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು given data ಬರೆದು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. So answer for A question, we have to find the resonant frequency. Resonant frequency equal to 1 by square root of 2.2 square root of L into C. So F naught is equal to 1 by 2 into 3.14 into L into C. So L value is 5 and the C value is 80 micro, 10 to the power of minus 6. If you simplify this, we'll get, so square root and our value will become 7.96 hertz is the resonating frequency. That is the A question, answer for A question. Next, what is the B question? Obtain the impedance of the circuit. We have to find the Z value and amplitude. So B question ge Z equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ under resonance condition, because they are asking for resonance condition. Under resonance condition, XL equal to XC. When XL equal to XC, this term will become 0. So we got just Z equal to R. Whatever the value of R, the same value for impedance of the circuit. That is the meaning of this one. So what is the impedance of the circuit? Is simply 40 ohms. So, and they're asking for amplitude. Amplitude means they're asking for I0. I0 ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು IRMS value. So first find IRMS. What is IRMS equal to? VRMS by Z. So IRMS is equal to VRMS. What is the VRMS value? 230 by Z. What is the Z value? Is nothing but 40. So 230 by 40 is 5.75 ampere is the IRMS value. Once we got the IRMS value, can you find the I0 value? Yes, because IRMS is equal to I0 by root 2. So इधर प्रकार I0 is equal to root 2, 1.4 into IRMS value is 5.75 into root 2 is 1.41. So it will become approximately 8.11 ampere is the peak value of the current. So peak value aito. So what you have to find next one? Potential drop across each element. So if you want to find the potential drop across each element, simple. You have to understand the circuit. So there will be a inductor, there will be a capacitor, there will be a resistor. The voltage across inductor is VL and the capacitor is VC and the resistor is VR. So how to find VR? We know VR is equal to I into R. So I value we know, RMS value 5.75 into R value. R value is how much? 40. So it becomes 40. 5.75 into 40 will become 230 volt is the voltage across the resistor. So similarly we have to find the across inductor. What is inductor? I into XL. So I value 5.75. But what about the XL value? XL value ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, X value ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So we have to find first XL and XC first. How to find XL and XC first? It's simple actually. So as per the condition, XL is equal to XC. So whatever the value of XL, the same value for XC as well. So you have to find XL or XC easily. So how can we find XL or XC? So the given frequency and the, so from this we can find Z is equal to R, because under resonance condition, if XL equal to XC, then impedance of the circuit equal to R. So Z is equal to whatever the value of R is the same thing for Z. So what is the value of R? Is 40. So same thing for impedance of the circuit of LCR. So next, what you have to find? Potential drop, no? So potential drop. Potential drop across each. So potential drop is equal to, so we already found out VR. Next we are finding VL. So for VL you have to know what is XL. So XL is equal to VC. Both are equal. So how to find this XL and XC? So XL and XC we have a formula. So XL equal to 2 pi F into L. So frequency is given. What is the frequency we found out? 2 into 3.14 into frequency is 7.96 into L. What is the L value? L value is 5. So if you simplify, you will get XL as 250 ohms. So if XL is 250, XC is also 250. So that is equal to XC. So we can find the potential across now. VL. We want XL. What is the XL value? 250. So 250 into 5.75. That become 1437.5 volt. This is the voltage across inductor. Similarly, we have to find voltage across capacitor. VC is equal to the same current 5.75 and the same XC value, that is 250. Therefore, VC is also equal to 1437.5 volts. This is the voltage across the capacitor and voltage across the inductor and the voltage across the resistor. This is the answer for the D question. Sorry, C question. The last one is the D is quality factor. How can you find the quality factor? We know the formula. Quality factor Q is equal to omega naught L by R. Correct now? So from this one, omega naught is nothing but 2 pi f. L value is 5 Henry and R value is given 40. Correct now? That's 40. So by substituting this value, if you simplify, you'll get 6.25. So ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೀಟನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿತೌಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ 1 2 3 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ನೌ. So Xc equal to XL because it's under resonance condition. Calculate the, yes. Now if XL equal to XC, the values are same. So from this one you have to find XC value or XL value. So here can I so the given capacitor, so we can write Xc equal to 1 by 2 pi F into C. By substituting our values of this, so we can expect the Xc value is going to be 31.84 ohms. So once we know this, the same value for XL. So XL is equal to 31.84 ohms. So if this is the value of XL, then how to find L value? Because XL equal to 2 pi FL. So L equal to 31.84 by 2 into 3.14. So that will become 0.1 Henry. L is 0.1 Henry. Once we got the 1 Henry, so we can find next current. So the IRMS value equal to VRMS by R. So VRMS is 220, R value is 10. They become 22 ampere. This one is for the RMS value. If the question is about peak value equal to root 2 into IRMS. So that value will be 22 into root 2. So 22 into 1.4 is approximately 31.11 ampere is the peak value. Okay, so please check your answers with this. Next we'll move to the fifth question. In the fifth question, so a resistor and inductor capacitors are connected in series with 110 volt and 100 hertz frequency. So please write the given data. So VRMS as 110, frequency as 100 hertz, and phase difference is given as 35. And clearly the question is specified that inductive reactance plus capacitive reactance becomes 17. So that meaning is XL plus XC is 17 ohm. Then calculate the self-inductance. We have to find L value. If this is a scenario, So first we have to find Z value. So how can find Z value? So cos phi equal to R by Z. So from this one we can find Z equal to R by cos phi. So R value is 10, cos of 35 degree 0.82. So that will become 12.2 ohms. Z value. Once you know the Z value, so I can find the XL minus XC value. So Z equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So squaring on both the side. So we can write the Z value. It's nothing but 12.2 whole square. I'm squaring on both the side. R value we know. R value is 10. So it's 10 square plus XL minus XC whole square. We don't know what is XL and XC. It will be. So now 12.2 square will be 148.8 minus, so it's minus 100. It's XL minus XC whole square. So this become 48.8 XL minus XC. So square root of this. So square root of this will be XL minus XC. So we got square root of 48, approximately 49. So it is around 6.98. So once you got XL minus XC, and as per the question XC, XL plus XC once they given, so we can simplify that. So XL plus XC 17, and here XL minus XC 6.98. So minus minus get cancelled, so we'll get 2XL. So XL will become, the XL will become 11.99 ohms. So we found out XL value. Once you know the XL value, we can find the L value. How can we find the L value? For that we have a formula. XL equal to 2 pi F into L. So from this we can find L equal to XL by 2 pi into F. So XL value is 11.99, 2 into 3.14 into F. So they given F value. What is the F value they given? 100. So I can put the value of 100 here. So if I simplify this, it will be 19.1 millihenry will be the answer. So that's the fifth question. We'll move to the sixth question. What is the sixth question? It's almost the same question which you tried paper already. So last question inductor ಇತ್ತು, ಈ question ಅಲ್ಲಿ capacitor ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ inductor sorry. So we can find easily. It's the same question. So ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ನನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ನೀವೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. 1 2 3 now. So what is I equal to V by Z? So Z value is given, V value is given, so I will become 100 ohm. First thing. So next one, we'll use cos phi equal to R by Z. So cos phi equal to R by Z. So from this we can find R equal to cos 5 into Z. So R equal to cos 5 into Z. So for the given for 2 ampere voltage leads the current by ಓಕೆ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪೈ ಬೈ 3 by pi by 3 degree. So pi by 3 radian, sorry, pi by 3 radian under 60 degree. So what is cos 60? We'll expect 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 of z. What is z value? 100. So 100 by 2 is 50 ohm is the R value. Okay. So next, once we got the R value, so next we'll move to find Z value. What is the Z value? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು already, so Z value is 100. So from this we can find XL. So R square plus XL square. So if I square on both the side, this will become 10 to the power of plus 4 R square plus XL square. So if we simplify, it will become XL equal to 86.6 ohm. So we found the value of XL equal to 86.6 ohm. Once you know XL, we can find L value because the question is finding the inductance. XL equal to 2 pi FL. So L equal to XL by 2 pi F. So if you simplify by substituting the value of XL is 18.6, and by simplifying this, we'll get this value of 0.275 Henry. That's the self-inductance of the coil. So next question. So see this question very carefully. It's almost the same question what we done in the previous. So ಇದನ್ನು ಸುದ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಸುದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, ಪಾಸ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ 1 2 3 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ನಾವು ಸೊ ಇವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ XC ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ XC? 1 by 2 pi F into C. So by substituting the value of F and C everything, the value will become 3.9 ohm is the XC value. So once we got XC value as 3.9, next we'll find Z value. What is Z value? Equal to square root of R square plus XC square. So Z equal to square root of R. So what is R value? 5 square. So next one, XC value we know 15.21. Sorry, what is the value? 3.9. So 3.9 whole square. So Z equal to 5 square is 25, and 3.9 square is 15.21. So total will become 40.21. After the square root, Z will become 6.34 ohms. Once we got the Z value, you can find I easily. What is I value? I equal to VRMS by Z. So what is the VRMS value? 200, and the Z value 6.34. So 200 by 6.34 will become 31.54 ampere. That is the IRMS value. That is the IRMS value. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಸುಧಾ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. Register R value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ write the given data R equal to 100 ohm and pure inductance. So just ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, you have to find XL. So how to find XL? So XL equal to 2 pi FL. So XL equal to 2 into pi into 3.14 into F. So what is the frequency they given? Frequency is 50. So 50 into L is 0.5. That will become 157 ohms. So if X is 157 ohms, next we can go for finding value of capacitance. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ತಗೋಬಹುದು, cos 5 is equal to R by Z, or we can use tan 5 equal to XL minus XC by R. Yes, better we'll use tan 5. So tan 5, they given angle as 30 degree. So tan 30 degree we know. So we can write simply 1 by root 3 XL minus XC. So here instead of XL minus XC, I can write is XC minus XL. Why? Because current is leading means capacitive reactance is dominating here. So XC minus XL by R. R value is going to be 100. So 100 by root 3 plus XL equal to, so now 100 by root 3 XL value we know. 100 by root 3 is 58.87 by XL is 157
plus 157 will be 215.85, so 87 ohms. 7 ohms. Once you find the X value, we can find the C value. How can you find the C value? Xc equal to 1 by 2 pi F into C. So X is 215.87 into 2 pi into F equal to 1 by C. Therefore C is equal to 1 by this. So 215.8 into 2 into 3.14 into 50 na, frequency is 50. So that will become 6.8 10 to the power of plus 4. So 1 by 6.8 has become 0.14705 10 to the power of minus 4. If you give the 2 points, it will become 14.71 10 to the power of minus 6 farad. Nothing but 14.71 microfarad is the capacitance of the capacitor. Yes, I think ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಬೇಗ ಮೇ ಬಿ 1 or 2 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ, ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್